Hello! What I have for you today is the beginning of a new mini-series I'm starting called Buffs/Debuffs. So the aim of this series is to showcase a custom buff/debuff system that either makes the game harder, easier, or perhaps a little bit more interesting. So each episode I will try to showcase one of these things. So let's start this out with ender burps. So we all know how ender pearls work. What you do is you chuck them, they land somewhere, and you are teleported to that destination. But what if there was a bit of a downside to that? What if it didn't teleport you exactly where you wanted it to? So this is where ender burps come in, an ender burp. So what we do is we chuck the ender pearl to the destination we want to go, and we get an ender burp. So what an ender burp is it basically just teleports you in the vicinity. It doesn't actually teleport you where you wanted it to, it sort of burps you around the place. So let's try that again. You see, we're teleported to a different location, nearby but a different location, and it's just that, it's a bit of a mild inconvenience, but I think it's actually quite a cool little custom feature. Now this is fairly straightforward. So as many things of mine, this uses a spawner. So what this is spawning is a testificate with a thrown ender pearl riding on top of it. So the reason behind that is because we need something that triggers tripwire, but ender pearls can't do that, so we need the testificate. But because the ender pearl is actually on top, the spawner is classed as an ender pearl spawner. So when we actually throw an ender pearl in the vicinity, but the spawn detection is very, very large, the spawner will turn off for a second. So if you look, oh, missed that time. There we go, and we get an ender burp. So the way the ender burp works is when the signal turns off momentarily, what happens is it goes into this randomizer, and this randomizer was made by Adam, so credit to him there. So before it actually does that, it gives you the effect nausea for 5 seconds and says the burp, and then the randomizer basically picks between plus 10 on the z-axis or minus 10 on the z-axis, okay? And it also chooses between plus 10 on the x-axis and minus 10 on the x-axis. So you always get this sort of diagonal effect where you could sort of end up, say if you're here, you could end up 10 this way, 10 this way, 10 this way, or 10 this way. Obviously this can be adjusted, it could be 5 or more than 10 or something, but I thought 10 was quite a round number.